Hi, everyone. It's Deacon Matt again from St. Michael's. I wanted to share another Eucharistic miracle with you today, the miracle of Santarem. We have a new poster on display in the church by the St. Joseph altar and by the votive candles. You can check out the poster and see some pictures and read more about the miracle. The Eucharistic miracle of Santarem occurred in Portugal in 1247. Interestingly, Santarem is less than 30 miles from Fatima, where Our Lady appeared to those three young shepherds in 1917. The story begins with a young woman who was unhappy because she was convinced that her husband was being unfaithful to her. She became desperate and turned to a sorceress. The sorceress promised the young woman that she could get her husband to love her again, but the price would be one consecrated host. The woman knew that this would be a sacrilege, but she agreed. After receiving communion in her parish of St. Stephen, she did not consume the host, but rather placed it in a cloth. Immediately, the cloth became stained with blood. Parishioners tried to stop her as she left the church, thinking she had cut her hand. Instead of going back to the sorceress, the woman rushed home and opened the cloth to find blood gushing from the host. She put the host in a chest in her bedroom. The woman was in anguish, and the guilt of her sin was tormenting her. Her husband arrived later that evening, and they went to sleep. But during the night, in the darkness of the room, another great miracle occurred. From the chest where the host was, brilliant rays of light shone out, and the couple awakened. They saw a vision of angels adoring the bleeding host. The woman could no longer hide her actions and confessed them to her husband. Both of them repented and spent the rest of the night kneeling in adoration and reparation before the miraculous host. The next morning, they informed their parish priest, and the host was returned to the church of St. Stephen in a solemn procession. The host continued to bleed for 3 days. The host was then placed in a reliquary made of beeswax and was placed in the tabernacle. But then in 1340, another miracle occurred. When the priest opened the tabernacle door, the beeswax reliquary disintegrated, and in its place was a crystal vase containing the blood mixed with the beeswax. Over the years, the host has bled again on several occasions, and there have even been images of our Lord Jesus that have appeared in the host. Every year, since the miracle occurred, on the second Sunday of April, which just happens to be Easter this year, 2023, the relic is processed from the home of the couple to the church of St. Stephen. So this year, as we consider the Eucharistic miracle of Santarem around the great celebration of Easter, let us be reminded that our Lord Jesus, present in the Eucharist, is both crucified and risen, and he wants us to receive him in the most blessed sacrament. God bless.